Tonight, a push for prison reform. The family of Robert Brooks calling for change nearly a year after he was killed by corrections officers at Marcy. Good evening, everyone. I'm Megan Coleman. Matt is off tonight. It comes one day after a former officer was convicted of murder and two other former guards were acquitted. Robert Brooks was 43 years old and serving a 12-year sentence for assault. He was eligible to be released next year. Since his death, his family has advocated for justice and for changes to the New York State prison system. Nicholas Kiefer, David Kingsley, and Matthew Gallagher were all tried together. Kingsley was found guilty of murder and manslaughter. He faces 25 years to life in prison at sentencing in December. Matthew Gallagher was charged with murder, manslaughter, and gang assault. The jury found him not guilty on all charges. Nicholas Kiefer was charged with murder, manslaughter, gang assault, and filing a false instrument. He was found not guilty on all charges. Earlier today, advocates taking to the state capitol in Albany, calling on Governor Hochul to sign a bill named in honor of Robert Brooks, just one day after that split verdict. The I-Team's Mary Keeler is here with us in studio tonight. Mary?
Yeah, Megan, 24 hours after that verdict that set two of those former corrections officers free, prison reform advocates and Robert Brooks' son rallied in Albany, pushing Governor Hochul to sign this bill to keep corrections officers and inmates safe. It's already passed the Senate and Assembly. A show of support outside the state capitol for the family of inmate Robert Brooks, who died after being brutally beaten at Marcy Correctional last December. 10 employees were charged in connection with the assault caught on body-worn cameras. Robert Brooks' son speaking for the first time on the mixed verdict.
People that were acquitted, they were doing what their supervisors told them to do. And so I can't be totally mad at them, but I'm more mad at the system that allows that to go on. So it's been a lot of emotions. He
joined prison reform advocates to call on Governor Hochul to act.
We need more oversight of corrections, such as provided in the Robert Brooks Prison Justice Omnibus Bill, through an expanded Commission on Corrections and greater authority given to the Corrections Association of New York. Governor Hochul must sign the Robert Brooks bill, no amendments.
The bill would require state prisons to follow certain rules for inmate surveillance, also mandating that video captured would be accessible and families would be notified right away if an inmate dies.
The administration does not tell us that something is wrong with our children or our brothers or our sisters. I mean, my God, is that not common sense? We're talking about common sense legislation.
Robert Brooks Jr. says he feels his father is smiling down at him as he pushes for change.
That ultimate sacrifice of what he had to go through to change what's going on now, I think he would be happy with that.
Governor Hochul has said she has no tolerance for those who cross the line or break the law in state prisons. Brooks Jr. wants an audience with her to make sure those words turn into actions.
I'll be willing to work with you and sit down with you and have a later discussion we can chat about to make what's best for not just the incarcerated individuals, but to make the correctional officers feel safe too, so they feel like they can do their job better.
Governor Hochul did release a statement yesterday on the verdict, saying she is disappointed with those two acquittals, but she respects the jury's decision. We did reach out to her office today to see if she plans to sign this bill and meet with Robert Brooks Jr. Live in studio tonight, I'm Mary Keeler.